Like, warning, warning! 2 idiots are reading the SCP files over the intercoms. Please cover your ears and await further instructions.
Hello, and welcome back to Discovering SCP. With me, your friends, Neat and Bornell.
Are you cutting out, or are you just being a moron?
I'm being a genius, if you must know.
Okay, so you're being a moron. Guys,
I am not a moron!
I have to do a little product placement. Tan suggested a game to me, and we got Sobek when to go to play with us, called Lethal Company. If you like SCP shit, if you like Phasmophobia, it's like right up your alley. You play as like these little workers, and you go to these desolate moons and scavenge for scrap, while monsters and horrifying like hazards and shit like haunt you and try to kill you. And you just try to get as much money as you can to meet your quota, or else that's it. And it's a lot of fun. Go check it out. And I'm definitely not just saying that so we have more people to play with on the server. But it's only like $10 early access right now. Tan, any endorsements from you?
I enjoy it as well. It's frightening, and my favourite phenomenon of gamers turning into voice actors on the verge of death is facilitated by it.
It is very good.
No!
Oh man, the things we've seen. I'll never forget me and Tan's first time playing is like, he ran back to get scrap, and I went in a room and a turret shot me dead or something. And then he was like, Darnell? And then he walked in and I was dead. It's like, I have to be a comedian. It's so good. Anyway, we're not here about Lethal Company. We're here about SCP.
Oh yes, yes.
Or Wanderer's Library, or Creepypasta, whatever the fuck we feel like. Who cares? What do you have for me today, Tanany?
I have some SCPs for you.
Oh, that's the worst answer.
Oh.
Buzzer sound. All right, link me your SCPs.
Absolutely. We're going to begin with G is for Greece, and this is by Not Gull.
I did notice something.
Yeah.
You liked and reposted something. So if you try to trick me later in the anthology with a blue toast or whatever the fuck, I know what you are, okay? Don't even try it. Just warning you. Yours is V, right?
Yeah.
Hello. Oh, he is so gone, guys. His brain literally has a 10-second delay. He's lagging mentally.
No, we can do it.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. G is for Greece.
Yeah.
Do you want me to read? Or do you have the presence of mind?
No, I can read.
All right, you got this.
I'm strong. I'm a good boy. Item number, SCP-7234. Object class, Locatian. Containment class, Euclid. Special containment procedures.
An object class can be location? That's new.
Yeah, and containment class is apparently separate now.
Yeah.
Due to the anomaly's location underneath a highly secured Foundation site, concealment from the public is redundant. The entrance to the SCP is secured with a sealed airlock.
Real quick, who wrote this?
Not Gull.
What?
Not
Gull. Okay.
Yeah, this one wasn't by Gull.
Gotcha.
Personnel forbidden from entering the anomaly for any reason other than maintenance of containment systems. So don't fucking go in there, okay?
But Greece is really pretty and like not too expensive.
What do you mean? It's really pretty.
It's a country. It's
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I thought you meant like Greece as in like Greece.
G is for Greece, right?
Not that Greece.
But it's location.
No.
Oh. Okay, continue.
An SCP-2 collection system is installed at the lowest point of the cave system. -2 must be disposed of through standard anomalous fluid handling procedures.
Yeah, because I can't see the titles when we go in these articles. I just...
Containment breach protocols. During a prolonged breach event at Site-91, the disposal system may become non-functional, or disposal may not an option. -2 is flammable.
I see a grammar error.
One finger. -2 is flammable and can be disposed of through incineration. However,
I always wonder how that doesn't get caught in like crit when that happens.
I don't know. However, the fumes produced are a suffocation risk and thus should be properly ventilated out of enclosed spaces. Under no circumstances should -2 be consumed by humans in any form. What do you think it is?
Well, I guess grease, like what's in Hayden's hair.
Description.
Kind of grease.
The SCP exists within a cave system underneath Site-91. At some point when navigating the cave system, subjects will enter another space designated E7234. E7234 acts as the source of a non-Newtonian viscous orange fluid similar to deep frying grease, hereafter designated as -2. -2 exerts contradictory properties in regards to its viscosity. While it is able to run with the approximate viscosity of water, it captures organisms and objects like a more viscous substance. During lab testing, -2 has indicated a pH level of 1 and has been able to partially dissolve rock. -2 is also flammable and is able to evaporate into a gaseous form. Gaseous -2 is coloured dark yellow and appears to make up most of the cloud cover within E-7234. -2 travels through the SCP into the main reality, pooling up into the cave system that the anomaly exists inside. The rate of -2 emission has notably increased in the time that the Foundation were aware of the anomaly. Consult document Silver for statistical data and potential worst-case containment projections.
Indeed. Please continue.
History. The SCP was discovered by Foundation DST investigation staff in 2002. After a CK-class reality restructuring event associated with SCP Blank, a team organised by the Department of Systemic Transformation, or DST, was tapped. DST Gaming?
Wait, what's DST Gaming?
DST Gaming. He's like DSP.
Is that like a famous guy?
Yeah, he's the guy who did it, you know?
DST Gaming.
No, DSP Gaming.
Oh, DSP Gaming. Who's this? He's just a YouTuber, I guess.
Yeah, he's not done anything famous.
Is this your favorite guy?
No.
Oh.
Don't look into him any further.
Oh, it's Dark Side Phil.
Yeah.
Don't look into him any further. Me too. Oh no. That's so funny.
During the process, a team of DST personnel noted that the stairwell 3 extended 90 metres below any other stairwells at Site 91. This stairwell extension was not present on any blueprints and appeared to serve no purpose. DST personnel discovered that the stairwell intersected with a cave system underneath Site 91. Entering this cave system led to an encounter with -2 and the SCP. Standard interdimensional anomaly containment protocols were established shortly after, and the small amount of grease that is pooled within the cave system was effectively destroyed. Addendum. SCP Blank has not yet admitted to having any knowledge of the SCP-7234. Either Blank erased its own memory of 7234 during the CK class events, or 7234 existed prior to SCP Blank's involvement.
Okay.
So we don't know where this fucking grease came from.
Okay. So basically, another SCP did some shit to it. Or another SCP resulted in it being found.
Yeah.
Okay.
Documents Malde. This is me when I'm molding video
does?
games.
Shut up.
Forward. Between June and August of 2002, the Interdimensional Anomaly Exploration Group, IEG, conducted many incursions into E7234. The following serves to provide a timeline of the incursions and their consequences. This document was composed of a joint effort between the IEG and the Department of Systemic Transformation, DST. Backward. Yeah?
What?
Backward.
What's backward?
Forward and then backward.
Shut up! What the fuck?
Early incursions. Under the direction of Dr. Donner, the IAG first deployed a series of autonomous robotic vehicles into E7234. However, most of these attempts failed. Both liquid and gaseous -2 interfered with circuitry of the drones, preventing them from accurately exploring the anomaly. Even when drones were reinforced to prevent interference from -2, they could not withstand the high temperatures and frequent seismic activity within E-7234. After the failure of unmanned exploration, the IAG allocated a 4-man exploration party for E-7234, on the condition that Dr. Donner would be replaced by Agent Saunders, a more senior employee. And it consisted of Wendigo, Sobek, Tiny, and Darnell.
I was about to say, did you say 4-man exploration party? Oh dear.
Incursion 1. The exploration party was made up of 1 senior agent, Agent Jane Ketchup. No, sorry, Ketchup.
That's what I also read in this Ketchup.
Codename Ion 1. 2 agents, Agents Matt Martins and Ed Muller, codenames Ion 2 and 3. And a technician.
Is Ed Muller a reference? I feel like that name's familiar.
I don't know. And a technician, Trevor Johnson, codename Ion 4.
That's definitely a reference. That's a horror artist on Twitter, I think. Hold on, who's Ed Muller?
I don't think that's... You mean Trevor Henderson, is it?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Whatever.
Trevor Johnson?
Trevor Johnson is Trevor Henderson.
They were equipped with several stationary radio and UDP transmitters, which were planted throughout E-7234 in order to facilitate communication with the base command at Site 91. They were also given a boombox.
No! They didn't even use it! The fools!
I used it for personal pleasure.
Actually, didn't you guys encounter like a greasy goop in one of them?
We did, yeah.
So this is all canon.
Due to the hazardous environments, the party was equipped with heat suppression suits and hazardous chemical filtration apparati. In addition, the party was given standard gear for a long-term incursion, including 2 weeks' worth of food and water as well as basic shelter. The primary goal was to determine the source of Dash-2 and the extent of any pre-existing life within E-7234. The party was instructed to communicate with Base Command once every 24 hours. The following is a record of incoming communications received by Site 91. Do you be 1 and 2 and I'll be in 3 and 4?
Yeah, I can be 1 and 2 if you're 3 and 4. Radio test. We have contact with Base Command. The LED on the transmitter's green.
Actually, that means it's ready to take a picture. Press the button next to the LED.
There, did it work?
Image. The inside of the cabin system directly outside the airlock. Dash-2 can be seen running along the bottom of the cave through the grated floor into the collection system.
It sent the picture properly. We're golden.
We're clear to go. Everyone should have a map of the cave system. It's annotated with routes to the surface. We're taking the red one. I'm looking it over. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at it. Over. The Foundation protocol's been updated. You don't have to say over. Yes, ma'am.
Quick question.
What is it, Ed?
I can't get my air filtration system to work.
You flip the red switch on your chest plate's front panel.
Oh, right. My mistake.
Why would you have to automatically turn on the air filtration?
Could maybe you want to die?
If you want someone to replace you on this mission, you can.
I don't.
Alright, we'll make another report in 24 hours. End log. Begin log. Checking in.
Yeah, lumberjack school.
This is the start of my lumberjack journey!
Begin
Checking
log!
Oh no! Me in the toilet. If the sonar maps are right, we're about halfway to the surface.
Oh, it's hot in here. I can see why we couldn't send drones, but I thought these suits were supposed to be heat resistant.
They can only do so much, Ed.
Shaggy?
Yeah, I've decided he's Shaggy now.
God, I feel like a toasted marshmallow. Why is it like this down here?
You should roll around in the grease. It'll cool you down.
I love your Shaggy impression. No thanks. I'm fine.
There's something that Trevor noticed earlier.
You're too kind. I just compared the maps.
Come on, Trevor. Take some credit. Huh? What'd he find?
I love when you say that fucking voice.
Is it good or bad?
I love it. Then he had every sentence like this.
That's how Shaggy talks. Like, come on, Scoob. Anyhow, we brought some photos of the cave systems around Site 91. We wanted to compare and see if there are any differences. That's news to me. There's a few differences, but, well, it's kind of uncanny. We've seen the exact same stalagmite formations in here. You're comparing? Wait a minute. Are you from the department? Yes, Trevor and I were assigned by the DST.
Oh, I thought you were interdimensional. Why didn't you tell us?
You didn't ask.
I mean, it's not a big deal or anything, just...
Agent Saunders just wanted agents with expertise in systemic transformation. We have the same goals. All right.
Do you ever get the feeling that we're in something's stomach? By the way, my name's Astarion.
What do you mean, Astarion?
I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's like we're going down an esophagus and we're being digested.
I should be able to control the esophagus. Like,
not
what
to be
the hell are you
weird or
talking
anything,
about?
but wouldn't it be funny if this was like a giant woman eating us?
Why did that get me? Please continue.
Well, this you.
Which one?
You're INT.
What the hell?
What
the hell
appropriate response as well.
What the hell are you talking about, Ed? You have a point, actually. What? The cave system so far has been devoid of large chambers. It's just winding passageways. I can see why a stomach would come to mind. The grease acts like stomach acid. You're humoring him?
Well, maybe I'm just hungry.
It's quite strange now that I think of it. These caves make more sense with the acidic grease running through them, but the caves on our end don't have any grease. They're devoid of any liquid.
That's kind of weird. It's like the caves came first, and the grease was taken out later.
Interesting. I'll have to look into that.
I'm tired. This overhang should make a good place to set up camp, Scoop.
Can you keep going for a Scooby snack?
Okay.
We're gonna rest here. We'll make another report in 24 hours.
Holy crap!
We've reached the surface. I'm sending over a picture.
I know I said we're in a stomach, but I can't believe my eyes. Image.
Oh, you got it.
The view of the area directly outside the cave system. It's similar to the valley that Site-91 was built inside. However, parts of the mountains have been corroded by Dash-2 and Site-91 does not exist.
The sky's completely overcast. I can see the grease evaporating up there. Is that what's happening to the mountains? Is that what the clouds are made of?
The grease is coming down from above the clouds. Not raining. It's just like the mountains are oozing with it.
There's a bunch of watchtowers. I don't know what I'd call those.
There's a complex in the middle of the valley. It's a lot smaller than Site-91. On top of it's a tower that extends all the way up past the clouds.
Oh, I'm getting cooked alive. It's even worse up here.
I can't be in the sunlight.
Ah!
Stop being dramatic. It's not that bad.
My aerocycle must not be working. The air's it's sticking to my face. I'm being digested.
Yes, the air's sticky. It's like a thick, viscous liquid.
It's like I'm breathing syrup. Hot, greasy syrup.
Stop complaining. It's not that
How
bad.
many showers do you think you'll need after coming back from this?
1 million.
Oh, I'll get used to it.
Are you?
I said I'll get used to it!
I'm looking at the compound through binoculars. It's covered in this diamond symbol. I don't recognize it.
Steven Universe?
Let me see. Damn it, it's already fogged up. I can't see anything.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why is it like this? Where's the grease coming from?
Why is it like this? Me when I read Musashi chapters. You said it yourself. It's like a stomach.
A stomach for what? What's eating us? Why is it here?
Something up there, it looks like. Maybe we can go up that tower?
I don't know. I was thinking that we should maybe turn back. There are more questions than answers. We should wait for the researchers to figure out what's going on. Aren't you guys
Laugh
the researchers?
Yeah, no, they're just... Well, the way I assume it works with the Foundation is they have, like, military guys that they have do scary recon and shit, and then the scientists parse
Then the
information.
Poindexters.
Yeah, they
eggheads.
don't send the fucking geology PhDs out to Monster Mountain. Where are we? Oh, the complex can't be more than a few days' walk away. We should go to it while we're here.
Really? None of us are cleared for urban exploration.
I can clear us for urban exploration. I have the authority.
Might as well, so we only have to come here once.
Laugh track, please. Let's put on the laugh track. Actually, Anonymous, can you just add a laugh track to DSCP from now on?
Anonymous, can you commence an attack on Darnell's right leg?
Ah! My leg! It hurts! What
Behold
move
the
did he
stake
use?
of judgment.
Not again. Begin log. We're setting up camp for today. Sky's turned over to...
Anomalous right leg.
Ah! He died! Don't, my leg! It hurts!
Why is Anomalous like an orbital satellite now?
He's the hammer from Invincible.
Yeah.
The world's most expensive leg bleed. It's a darker color now. I'd say so. We've decided to sleep for tonight. We actually found a spot underneath a plateau overlooking the valley.
The view's kind of beautiful. You know, the starlight's dazzling off the grease.
You need your eyes checked, Ed.
Hey, what are you, an art critic?
I'm not.
I'll take what I can get to distract myself. God, I'm miserable. It's like a sauna, except instead of steam, it's evaporated grease. I can't stand it.
We inspected one of the watchtowers. We're not sure why they're there. We haven't found any plants or animals yet, even dead ones.
Maybe there were animals at one point, before everything disappeared.
But why did everything disappear? We haven't even seen so much as a skeleton yet. It's unsettling me.
Oh, he's been audibly coughing. He's got something in him.
I've got the grease in me.
It's gestating.
Maybe they got digested.
Bones and all. I'm not liking the stomach theory as much anymore.
Hey, maybe they just all flew to the moon. Wouldn't be the first time.
Shag, what the fuck are you talking about?
It isn't helpful to speculate about things like that. I assumed it's referencing some SCP that teleports someone to the moon.
At least I'm trying to make sense of everything here. Isn't that your job, Dimensional?
Was this office politics?
Here, let me send over a picture of the tower.
Image. A watchtower embedded into the side of the canyon. The stem is made of a chrome material, while the top is square, made of a brown steel material. Each side has a window, one of which is broken. A stream of grease dribbles across the top of the tower and down the side to the ground.
We couldn't find anything of note in the watchtower. Strange, they're all over the canyon. Definitely not Foundation design.
You think we could sleep in one?
What?
It provides cover from the elements.
Actually, you should talk about the earthquake.
Oh, yeah, thanks for reminding me. A little bit of seismic activity hit us earlier today. Not much, but it was enough to trip us up. It's the stomach rumbling.
We think it was what disturbed the probes. We've had a few so far, but this one was the first major one.
We'll make our way down to the canyon tomorrow. We've had an injury. We were rappelling down the canyon and...
Wasn't my fault, I swear. Another earthquake. Tell that to Zod's snapped neck.
No.
Tell that to my rolled ankle.
It's not that bad. You can still walk.
Oh, it hurts like hell.
Being covered in this guy's such a fucking diva.
I love your star. It gives a whole new tone to the character.
It's like hell. Being covered head to toe in grease like I'm making nuggets doesn't help. My skin's been rubbed raw.
I can believe this dialogue.
I didn't join this task force to babysit.
I'm sorry. Do you want to get court-martialed when we get back?
No, I don't. We're not even from the same department. You don't have the authority over me.
On this mission, I do.
Fine. Let's at least make it to the complex so that we're not sitting ducks out in the middle of the canyon.
I have a new theory.
What is it?
This isn't a stomach, but is trying to become one.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry, that's a bad way of putting it. It's just, there used to be people here, or aliens, I don't know. Look at the watchtowers. They're all over the place. They're not Foundation design. They're not even human design.
I agree. It looks just like Saurian architecture.
Really? I've been to Syria, but I don't think it looks like this.
He's never been to Syria. What it's supposed to do is break us down into a liquid form, but it can't do that yet. So it's trying to disarm us with the earthquakes. We need to get out before it can do that.
Well, that's a stretch.
I agree. I can see the grease, but the earthquakes? I don't think so.
Alright, fine. What do you think, then?
I don't have enough evidence to draw a conclusion.
Actually, maybe it was some kind of weapon of mass destruction. Look around. The watchtowers, the bunkers. You couldn't tell me this isn't a military base.
So what? They dropped a bomb on it and it got covered in grease? Are you telling me they contracted out Ronald McDonald to build the Manhattan Project?
Actually, not a bomb. Maybe just, I don't know.
I think we should just get to the complex and see what we can find. Oh, sorry.
I agree. We're not going to find anything out here.
What do you think, Matt?
What? Oh, my theory.
Yeah, what's your idea?
The Foundation did it.
What? You think we did this?
Not us. This universe's version of the Foundation. Maybe they were testing some kind of anomaly and it went wrong.
Do you have that little faith in us?
Yes.
Actually, that would make sense. I mean, everything here could be built by some kind of alternate universe foundation.
My leg's hurting. Can we take a break?
Sure, we'll take a break here. We finally arrived at the compound. It's built just like the watchtowers we saw.
Image, the complex seen during the initial incursion. The first and third levels are built from the same chrome material as the watchtowers, while the second floor is built from the brown material. There are several small diamond-shaped Steven Universe windows built into the walls. A tower extends from the top of the complex past the cloud cover. Image, the inside of the first room of the complex. The room is relatively empty. A dysfunctional lighting system is installed in the horizontal edges of the room. An emblem consisting of 4 triangles embedded into a pentagon is engraved into the room's floor. Grease has begun to pool into the logo center. It's carved right into the cliff. Wouldn't that be a bad idea with all the earthquakes? Actually, maybe they built it before the earthquake started happening.
Well, that makes sense. Honestly, it looks smaller from far away, but now that we're here...
We're going forward in 2x2 formation. We'll send updates as we find them. We finished mapping out the first floor on the basement.
Actually, there's nothing here. It's like someone just took everything that wasn't nailed down.
Why is it always actually? It's
doesn't
not
matter,
even
yeah.
disproving. I love it. There's this thing in British humor I noticed with you. British people do this thing where they repeat something over and over that's not funny until it becomes funny. And then it's just like, that's the thing now. It works sometimes. It's pretty good. I don't know. Maybe there's just something we don't see. It's dark as hell down here.
Hey, I wouldn't complain. Doesn't feel like I'm in an oven down here.
Let's go to the second floor. There's a computer station up on the second floor.
Image, the inside of a dark brown room. 6 tall metal machines dominate the center of the room. A large screen is embedded into the west wall. Rubber wiring is scattered across the room's floor. In the southeast corner of the room, a device is built into the wall. It consists of 2 cylindrical crystalline Steven Universe discs attached by a pillar made of black metal material. Actually, these computers are interesting to say the least. Technology looks like it came from 50 years in the past and 50 years in the future at the same time.
A picture's worth 1,000 words, so there's a lot to actually. Why are all these computers here? What do they have to do with all of this?
What's that thing in the corner? It's like something out of Star Trek.
It's losing my religion.
It's like Jean-Luc Picard is going to walk in.
There's a display in one of these computers, and I think that's a power button. This is actually the perfect article. Reactor Lethal Company. Are you going to press it? What do you think? Let's take a vote.
Actually, I don't think we should. Let's wait for the cavalry to come in.
Go for it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Sure, let's do it. We didn't come all this way for nothing.
All right. Hang on, big yawn. All right,
Oh,
I'm
big
pushing
yawn.
it. The sound of Ion 1 pushing the button, followed by the sound of the computers whirring to life.
Actually, they still have power? That's surprising.
I thought you were going to say actually.
I did.
That's surprising. No, but you only said it for the first sentence, not the second. Suddenly, the computers stop. Why'd they stop?
Something popped up on that screen over there.
Actually, it's English.
The least helpful thing. Hold on. Starlight power drained. Please reconnect. Starlight power? I don't understand.
Sudden
rumbling.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Sudden rumbling of a massive earthquake. The sound of metal bending and floor collapsing can be heard.
Avatar The Last Airbender?
And floor collapsing can be heard over the earthquake. Iron 2 screams, gone scream.
Like, oh!
Zoinks!
Zoinks! Strobe, let's get out of here! Oh, sorry, that's me. That came from upstairs.
Wait, is someone here?
Form up, guns out. Footsteps of the team descending 2 staircases, then traversing the basement. Strange. Floors ruptured open down here. There's an aquifer down here. Down here.
Aquifer? It's made out of running grease!
Go ahead.
Image. Flashlight shows part of the floor ruptured open in the basement. The flashlight illuminates a channel underneath the floor, filled with running grease.
I like to imagine this is like a spy movie, and every time an image pops up, it stops and reads all that aloud as part of the narration, like Jarvis.
Actually, I don't think I've ever seen grease run that fast.
We've crossed the line now. We need to get back to base. Another earthquake occurs. Parts of the floor fall away, making the sound of tearing metal. The team begins to panic. Like, run! Johnson!
Actually, I'm stuck! The floor's fallen away! Jump, Johnson! I've got you!
The sound of Johnson jumping, followed by a thick rumbling sound as Johnson falls into the grease river. He screams. Go ahead and scream. No, Trevor!
Actually, I'm stuck!
Actually, Ion 4's further words are ruined beyond recognition as he submerges helplessly in the grease.
This happened to you.
Actually, he continues to fight, but to no avail. This is like eerily similar to our encounter. Actually, his screams are muffled. Don't try to save me!
I have to,
Ion 4 falls silent as his communications are cut off. He's carried away by the grease river. Agent Edward Muller, I order you to turn around and get out of here now!
He's...
The ceiling collapses above them. Ion 3 screams in pain. Go ahead.
Ah!
The sound of further... It's cut off for me on Discord, so I only hear glimpses of it. The sound of further seismic activity is captured by the microphones before the transmission is lost. This is the most fun I've had reading logs, I think because it's literally Lethal Company. It's so funny. Communications with the team within E7234 were suddenly cut during the incident described above. Personnel at Site-91 investigated 7234 and found that a severe cave-in had occurred in the cave system. Many of the transmitters that were used for communication were badly damaged. Analysis of the cave via sonar found that the cave-in effectively eliminated any route between the surface and Site-91, and that substantial tunneling efforts would be required to re-establish a route. In an attempt to re-establish contact with the team, Site-91 erected an experimental high-frequency antenna within 7234. Contact was re-established after 15 hours without contact, and communication resumed. Just put after 15 hours in that goal. Come on. Begin log. Holy shit. I've never been so glad to hear another person's voice.
I'm losing my fucking marbles over here!
Trevor Johnson's dead. The floor collapsed below us while we were inside the complex, and he fell into an underground river of grease. He was immobilized before he was carried away.
I don't want to think about it. His face was haunting. It just contorted.
Thankfully, the grease was contained to the basement.
My skin is peeling off! Help me!
Tanhoney.
What?
It's here at live.
Oh, was I so high pitched you didn't register?
Yeah.
My skin is peeling off! Help me!
Your suit will flush itself in a few seconds.
Ow!
Scream in pain.
Ow!
Ed's suit was compromised and some grease slipped in. Every time I do this gravelly voice, I regret it. It hurts so much.
You do it every time, though.
We're making our way back to the cave entrance. Even with the cave in, it's our best chance of making it out alive. High ground is better to be on. High ground is better to be on here. How the fuck did this get, what? Did no one proofread this? Not goal. I'm knocking you a point.
Damn.
The grease was boiling hot. My body must be covered in burns. I feel like I've been toasted.
Ion 3 begins to sob. Oh, give me a sob.
Oh, he jumped, and I was supposed to grab him. He slipped right out of my hand. My ankle hadn't been rolled.
Oh, he's still got that coughing fit going on. Ed.
I could have grabbed him and he'd be alive. He had a family. He was a technician. He's not supposed to die like this.
Pull yourself together, Ed. Right now.
It's my fault. He could have...
Stop! I'm sorry, Ed. I know you're hurting.
QB from Madoka came in.
Stop.
Stop!
Madoka.
I know you're hurting.
QB's famous line. Stop.
You can't blame yourself. It's not your fault.
As far as I'm concerned, we're dead men. I'm not spending any more time listening to him whine. Either he picks up his weight or I deal with him myself.
Oh, Jesus, Shaggy.
We're going to the cave entrance. End of story. You're both Foundation agents. Pull yourselves together and act like it! End log. Begin log. We're about halfway there now. We're gonna rest in the forest.
We could easily make it the rest of the way there in no time.
Matt, we're low on water. Last thing we need is to exert ourselves. Yeah, so just make it take longer so you have to drink more. Fool. Worthless fool. Radio silence, popping noise.
What was that?
Oh, sorry. The grease gave me acne. I can't help but pop it.
Why is it so loud?
It's the size of golf balls, whatever I do.
Looks like the grease streams off in the distance are going faster now. It might be an optical illusion.
It's an optical illusion. I've been at that speed the entire time.
We received Donner's message about the acid drill.
Acid drill?
They have a tunneling device inside 91.
Acid drill?
Should only take them a week to dig a tunnel to the surface.
Why does Site 91 have an acid drill? Isn't it a safe class site?
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Seismic activity occurs. Ion 2 says, "Whoa!" as the earthquake causes him to fall over.
We're fine. Boop, boop. Was that you again, Ed?
Yeah, it feels good.
Oh, I think the grease is like that pimple juice. It's all people.
Johnson had the water recycler. That means what we have now is all we will have. If we ration and avoid exerting ourselves, we should be able to last at least a couple of weeks.
Same for me.
I'll conserve my energy.
Scrabbly voice is killing me. I'm changing her voice. I'm sorry, guys.
She got hit by a grease projectile in the throat.
We've arrived at the cave entrance. It's high ground, so we shouldn't have to worry about the grease.
Oh!
It's like those weird TikToks. What the fuck was
ice
that?
cream's so good. Popping the pimple feels so good.
Can you stop it? It's scraping me out.
Oh, with these burns, my skin turns open every time I move. It's the only release I have. I can't help it.
I've been through worse. Shouldn't we be hearing the drill by now? They ran into some difficulties, but they're on their way.
Do you know the reason why I'm here?
I don't know and I don't care.
My brother Hank was the agent who found the SCP. That gave him some suction with the IEG. He used that suction to get me here.
It's like looking directly at the camera, leaning closer, so every time you say suction.
Yeah. God, he must feel like a piece of shit right now.
I'm sorry, Ed. We'll be out of here soon.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh!
Stop it, Ed!
Stop telling me what to do!
Please respond with progress updates. Temperatures increased noticeably. Can they go any slower? Running a tunneling machine in a hostile environment's a dangerous process. Hostile environment? The closest thing to a hostile here is an inanimate fluid! They're coming to save us, Matt. You think? I know interdimensional. They actually come back to save their guys. If they were still running point, they would have rigged up a teleporter or some shit, and we'd already be out and eating our welcome back cake.
Oh, I'm a monster.
Stop, you two. Should have left him in the basement where he belongs. You awful. Go ahead, please read.
At this end log, me when I'm getting dropped out from lumberjack school. Me
No!
sadly as I walk away. I look at my F paper and I'm like, end log.
You've got like the little stick with the knapsack over it.
Yeah, looking back over my shoulder. At this point, the acid tunnel that was being used to rescue the team was decommissioned as the grease began to interfere with the tunnel's mechanism. Explosives could not be used to clear the blockage without risking substantial damage to Site 91. 0513 declared the mission a failure. Jesus Christ. Can you read the footnote?
Yeah, hang on. Oh my fucking god, what is this? Hey, if you ever write something this big, Knuckle, don't make it a fucking footnote, please. The following is an address. It's an address given by 0513.
He hates you.
Well, I don't hate Knuckle. Don't. I'm allowed to criticize someone with some sense of never mind. It's not worth it. It's an address given by 0513 during a meeting of the IEG working group. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Before we begin, I'd like to...
He's like a youth pastor.
I'd like to emphasize that in Council's stance is to rescue personnel at all costs. Our personnel are our most valuable resource. Recruiting and training are salient costs that must be paid, and we simply cannot afford paying these costs repeatedly. It is my understanding that the
He's a little
IEG...
confused, but he's got the spirit.
It is my understanding that the IEG is engaged in an incursion into the anomaly known as SCP-7234. It is also my understanding that, despite knowing that the SCP was hostile to even our finest robotic drones, the IEG elected to send a team of humans into the anomaly. Now, this team is trapped within the anomaly due to a lack of foresight, and our attempts at retrieving them have unilaterally failed. First, I'd like to assert that I've personally disciplined those responsible for these decisions. I can assure you that neither Agent Saunders nor Dr. Donner will set foot anywhere near the IEG
you know they're dead.
again. What?
You know they're dead.
No. Second, the mission into the SCP is officially a failure. We did not acquire any of the information we desired, and we lost 4 innocent lives in the process. This is not no 5 order, by the way. That would leave a rather nasty black mark on the records of everyone here. Consider it more of a very strong recommendation. The SCP project is consuming a surprising amount of resources. Oh, or maybe the Foundation did make this, and they need people for some reason? I don't know. That's a stretch. The SCP project is consuming a surprising amount of resources right now. For what end? There are plenty of other projects that need those resources and are guaranteed to yield better results. Move those resources around immediately. I'm aware that this means dismantling equipment that's currently being used to communicate with the surviving members of the incursion team. Since we can't support them now in any way, shape, or form, the most ethical course of action is to stop providing the illusion of support. Cut communications. They're on their own now. Godspeed. Any further questions can be directed to my office.
Thanks, 0513.
These guys were definitely sent here to die, because the SCP Foundation has so much stupid bullshit that they absolutely have teleporters. I refuse to believe.
And order that equipment allocated to incursion be dismantled and reallocated to other projects.
We did not need that whole announcement just for this.
I did like the announcement, though. I thought it was fun.
It was good. Yeah, but not a footnote.
As a result, the transmitter that was used to communicate with the team was dismantled, leading to a loss of communication with the team. However, before the transmitter could be disabled, further communications were received and recorded. In addition, errant radio communications were received by Site-91's standard antenna for some time after.
Please respond with updates.
Are you sure they're coming?
Yes, they are. The Foundation takes every measure it can to ensure personnel survival. Of course, Joan, read off lines. Don't listen to what your eyes and ears are telling you. What? Be quiet for a second and tell me what you hear. Can you stop it for 1 second, Ed? Just one? Did you hear that? Silence. Nothing. Why can't we hear the tunneler? The cave's giant and, may I remind you, filled with rocks. Of course we can't hear it. Let's go back to the complex. Are you crazy?
No way in the world.
It's the only place here with anything in it. Remember the computers we found? I'm sure there's something useful in there. No way, it's far too dangerous.
Wait, how did they get these logs then if they cut communications?
Well, they just said it was set to an antenna.
No way, it's far too dangerous.
And
Oh, sorry.
if we stay out here twiddling our thumbs, we're guaranteed to die.
The site's coming to rescue us if we go to the complex.
I can't take it anymore!
What are you thinking, Ed? The heat suit!
Whole burnt into it when the grease got in here and I was rubbing against my skin and it's burning me alive.
Oh, sorry.
It's holy shit, Ed. You look like a fucking lobster.
This place is hell. I'm being cooked alive. My skin's been torn in two. I'm covered head to toe in these fucking zits.
That's so fucking gross. Jesus Christ.
It's like Junji Ito.
Requesting an immediate report. 2 of our heat suits are compromised. Send Zen 13 as soon as possible. We need immediate medical attention.
I can't.
I repeat, we're requesting an immediate report for the status of our rescue operation.
You know what? I'm going back to the complex.
You aren't. That's an order.
I don't care. You're unfit to lead.
Stay here, Matt. Going to the complex is certain death.
You know what they taught us at Interdimensional? They taught me to innovate, to actually do something.
Ion 1 takes out her gun. Don't move a muscle.
Do it. Shoot me. Blow my brains out.
Why would she shoot? What does that accomplish?
You don't have it in you. The Foundation? The Foundation what, Joan? The Foundation's full of, bureaucrats like the department who don't care about people. They don't care about us. They don't care about anything but their own little dipshit projects.
Turn around and come back here now. This is like the fucking... Did you ever watch that, Mickey in Vietnam animation?
Yeah.
This is the exact encounter with Goofy. Turn around and come back here now. Come back here right now!
Oh!
Ed, can you...
I can't help it. We're going to die here.
We made this so much better. I think I love these voices.
We're going to die here. Pop, pop, pop.
No, we aren't.
The grease is drying up my skin. I can feel my body evaporating.
Pull yourself together.
It smells like a corpse up here. I can't think. My tongue is starting to shrivel up.
Shut your mouth, Ed, and pull yourself together.
But...
Do you think I'm not scared shitless right now? We've heard nothing from Site-91. I've given all my water to you for the past day, and I'm still not sure what's going on. I have a family. You think that I'm pronouncing me dead already? I'm trying not to think about it. You want to know why I'm not worried? Why I keep my chin up? Because the Foundation's coming. They're bringing in the cavalry, and they're coming to save us right now. It's all about hope, baby.
What if they're not?
They're coming, okay?
But...
They're coming.
we're both going to die here.
No, we're...
Up there.
Holy shit.
Image. The mountainside directly behind the cavern entrance. A thick layer of grease has descended from above the cloud cover and is now coating the mountains. The avalanche of grease is rapidly approaching Iron 1 and Iron 3.
Down there.
But you said
I know what I said. We have to get in the canyon now.
we have to repel.
We've survived too long to die now. Get the rope.
The canyon's starting to flood.
We have to go up the tower. It's our only chance. Up there.
He's here?
Matt, is that you? We have to make contact with him. I think he knows what's
Light power. It sounds a lot like...
Was kind of right about it being a weapon and a stomach.
You weren't right about jack shit. Matt, what are you doing here? I'm about to end this once and for all. Where? Can't do that. I can and I will. If you take the teleporter, you know that the grease flow will only get worse. I don't care about this rotting husk of a world. I'm leaving. Get back. Goodbye forever.
Wait, where did they teleport to?
I don't know. Let me hear Shaggy scream.
Sorry, the sound of electricity followed by the sound of I2 scream before being cut off.
Ah! Is he dead?
I don't know. Wherever it took him, though.
Is it a better than here?
Come on, Knuckles.
Is it a better?
I have to knock him another point. God damn. I don't know. I don't know. The grease is up to the second floor now. Have you gotten the lock open? Are you seriously popping your zits right now?
I have to. It's the only way to get can't go up.
God help me. Ed, move your legs right now.
We're dead. I'm dead already. I'm already half digested.
No, we aren't. We can still make it up the tower.
Like this? You know I... Shoot me, Jean.
What?
I don't want to drown in here.
Ed, we can make it. Summon your strength. You can crawl out. You're not stuck.
Look at me. I'm stuck like this. The grease has trapped me. Please, Jean. I don't want to go out like Trevor did.
I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Jean. You have to.
Sound of Ion 1 taking out her firearm. Close your eyes.
I'm ready. End it, please. I can't take it anymore.
Ugh. Need to make it up. Need to make it. Can't all be for nothing. I have to see what...
Image, the inside of a steel cylinder, most likely a tower of the complex seen before. Iron Wander's hand can be seen climbing a metal ladder. Streams of grease flow from the top of the cylinder to below.
Ah! Almost there. Come on, you can... Is that it? Can it... Why? Did you call us all of this? Did you?
Image of you looking upwards. Iron One is above the cloud cover. There was a blue sky with cumulus clouds in the distance. A giant, over 300 miles, balding, obese man wearing a grey t-shirt is eating a hamburger. He takes a bite. Massive drops of grease fly out of the burger and dribble down his mouth and shirt. The grease pools on the mountaintops and begins to stream down to below the cloud cover.
They died. We died. Matt, Johnson, Ed. He died because of a... Why? Why did it... No further communications were received from within E7234. Over the next week, Dash 2 output reached up to 5 times its normal level before returning to only 2 times the previous baseline. Further incursions into the SCP are forbidden.
Interesting.
What the fuck? What? Why a hamburger?
Because
I guess it was all supposed to be a joke for a punchline, but why?
I don't think it's supposed to be a joke. It was just like absurd, just like absurdly fucking grim.
Why did they teleport here? Why did they have to go here again?
They wanted to see what was in there.
It's just what's under the foundation?
There was like another dimension there.
That's so weird. You can have my upvote, not goal, but you're only getting a 7 out of 10, I'm afraid, from me. For the grammar. I liked it. It had an absurd ending, but it was just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you think, Tan?
I quite liked it.
Nice. Alright, what do you think? Should we do one more, or should we just...
I think we should just go to the comments.
Alright, let me get this pulled up. Alright.
Show me these frickin' comments already.
Yes, sir. MT2K1 says, "Hey DSCP, it's your boy, back again with another account, because the last account got deleted. Again. Why? I don't fucking know. It's just YouTube being what it always is. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to get demonetized."
I'll say it. No. I'm joking.
No? Oh yeah? Your curse technique gives people cancer? But can it beat Goku?
True.
Try that? Yeah, that's true. Shaidalia says Balthazar is just Balthazar, a Spanish surname spelled differently. I don't know if Balthazar is a reference to something, though. Sobek says, with only moments left to comment before the next episode of the podcast gets recorded, Sobek racks his brains for a funny yet insightful contribution to the conversation. Aha, he's got it. She global on my occult till I coalition. Nothing weak, another banger comment. That gets an upvote for me, dog. Banker Paul says, can't believe they recorded a day early. How am I supposed to get my weekly comments in now? This is a joke. I haven't commented in forever.
Why?
Thank you, Banker Paul. Elsa Borger's daughter says, I'm fast like crabs.
What?
Skull Guy writes, yes, okay, I like this one. It was long, but the empathy was high, and I like that. It didn't get hard to listen to. Noting this one to plagiarize later for my own article.
Yeah, I love that idea. The empathy was high. What does that mean? It's like his rating system is like, I had a lot of this thing.
See you next week, guys. Gayhald Mill says, here I thought I was dreaming when I saw the LEO only version already up 14 hours ago. Tan? How do you keep... Come on. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm such a bastard.
Tee. Anyway, episode 127 out of 175. Just 48 episodes left until I get caught up. It's going to be a treat once I can comment about the actual episode instead of making a comment about past episodes just to appease the algorithm gods. Thank you for being our strongest YouTube soldier. Need foreshadowing on episode 107 by summoning Hamiltoe, so that became a guest in 109. Did you manage to capture the one who leaks information for Guare predicting future episodes? About that. That was me, I think. On accident. Episode 112. Oh no, Tan and Dan gets kidnapped! Backrooms episode, 3-part, 7,000 episode. And the Godzilla SNES creepypasta? Anomalous popping in and out giving images and context is also pretty poggers for the viewers of the YouTube version of the podcast. And thank God the rating system's back. Hell yes. People love the rating system, Tan. What would you have given G for Grease?
Out of my new rating system, I would give it a good.
No, you have to do the 1 to 10 with the option for 13 or -2.
9 out of 10?
9 out of 10? Nice. Daniel Zackheim says, I haven't ever heard a full episode because at the start of every one I cover my ears and await further instructions. Well played.
Well played. You're going to be okay. You're going to make it. Your chakras are intact.
An anomalous writer writes, another Dr. Balthazar banger. Great article. That's how I imagine the D-face now. Is that? Man, my throat hurts so much. I think Lethal Company, Aether, and then this destroyed me. Oh, it was a good run, though, yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, and who knows, maybe we'll even do this next week as well. See you later. Bye!
Bye.